Hey everyone. Actually, bring microphone close. Sorry for doing. Mouse fun light savings. Yeah, sorry. I was a little late and I was like, no one's gonna notice. The later I am, the less early people think I am. Hi Kay. Hello Bunny. Hello Izu. Hello Sinzu. This is it. It's How's everyone? Victor, they got up to us. We have to evacuate everyone. Our time is up. Save the two of them. I'll stay behind. I don't know anything about the story. Well, not much. The must survive. Now your journey begins. I don't know what those words could mean. A-N something something H something A something T. I don't know. So braced for it. Ow! Capsule trace complete. Program found. Analyzing. Oh. It's doing that thing where it's warming up. I even remembered to turn it on before stream. I got all the things on, or all the things ordered for slime tracking. And I was thinking as I was putting on iShock like minutes before stream, knowing that it has a warm-up time. I've heard slime trackers also have a little bit of a warm-up time. And if I can't remember a single device, am I going to remember to put 14? 15? Kernel data is missing. Seek. Reinitialize. I got everything ordered except for a soldering iron, which we thought we already had. But that's okay, because we can buy that one from a store. Out here wishing you had hand trackers for a thing you're working on. My current plan is... You have a soldering iron recommendation? I would love to hear it. But our local selection seems a little slim. And I would prefer to get from a shop in case we need to return it. You know, since we actually can. At the very least, it would give us some features to look out for. Penicil is the best soldering iron you've ever used. I'm hoping Zenzu's free enough to look into that, maybe. I'll be honest, after buying all the components, I have an inclination to cheap out. So I'm relying on Zenzu to not let that happen. You're awake. Thank the virtuals. I was afraid your program had malfunctioned for good. Oh, you're at work? Yeah, you're also in a Twitch chat, though. Super cheap, but incredibly good. That sounds enticing. Oh, my apologies. I should explain. You're inside my station in Kernel Dump. I'm Shishi, the... I'm not sure if we talk, or if we just make cute faces and punctuate. Hand tracking is actually what got me started, because I was in Luli's stream, and I saw her open a water bottle, and I was like, how'd she do that? And it was all in the about section. She used studio gloves and Vive trackers and a MetaQuest Pro, if I remember right. I'm gonna have to hold out for the studio gloves, but I got enough components to make a full tracking set of slime trackers, including for the hands. So I'm really hoping the hand position tracking, like the wrist tracking, I call it, is good on those. I'm gonna give camera-based tracking a shot for finger. I don't have high. If you're just doing something every once in a while, don't need it to be super shockproof or anything, any soldering iron will work. That was the plan. Because we had an old one that Senzu had like for a long time ago. That was just like a super basic cheap one. And I was like, well, slow warm-up time is annoying. The plan was we were going to use the old one. And then if we got really into it and wanted to keep going, we were going to upgrade. Because I don't mind having a slow warm-up time once. It's a type we think we're too good for, the just pin part of the iron type. But you can get the rest of it too. If you want something super robust and stuff, you'll want a soldering station, but a cheap $20 plug-in iron will work just fine. I think so too. Unfortunately, we're in the habit of getting better than we need, frankly. And then keeping it in a closet for months to years. But hey, it'll still work months to years later. Heats up quick, stays stable, has replacement parts for everything. That sounds great. We were looking at a station. Like the temperature control and everything. I don't mind starting the thing and then going to make a coffee or something. As temp control. I haven't seen it being sold locally, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Hello, Fractal. How are you doing? You're collapsed on the brink of Circuit Shore. I brought you here for repairs. You win? Good work. I have to say, I've never seen a Mechanica quite like you before. We have said nothing. We've only made this face and ellipses punctuation. I identify so much with this character. Even as a mechanic myself, I had trouble figuring out how to reboot your program. You know what brand soldering station you were looking at? Weller, Hacko, JBC? We were looking at middle shelf JCar. Which JCar's like Australian Radio Shack, I suppose. And as a mechanic myself, I had trouble figuring out how to reboot your program. Thankfully, it rebooted on its own. You have a name? I saw some symbols on your sleeve that could be interpreted as speak. Is your speech module inactive? Why don't you take this for the time being? If you need, you can use that recorder to write down things you want to say. Or in my case, things you want to remember. So is Seek your name? Oh, we can rename ourselves. It is our name in story, and the characters seem to recognize it. Got it. You remember how you got here, Seek? No record? You should rest here for a bit, Seek. Your power hasn't restored to full capacity yet either. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? Important thing if you want a soldering station that lasts, make sure it has removable tips that are one of the main brands. Oh, yeah. Actually, I was curious about that. I was concerned about getting locked into a particular kind of tip. There was one I was looking at where it appeared to have easily replaceable irons. I'll keep an eye out to make sure there are replaceable tips. I'll see if they're selling that one. The Hacko Friend 8 and B. And even if they're not, I'll look into it to see what features it has to see if I can find a comparable one. Doing good today? That's really good to hear, Jane. I don't know. Okay, this is a complete aside. It's only about 1,000 USD. We were looking to closer to under 200 Australian dollars. I'll give it a check. Or you get the pencil for 25. Or we could get the station for like 1 to 200. We usually stick to middle of the road kind of things. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. 200 can get us a nice station without going too overboard. What are we soldering? I ordered components to make slime VR trackers. We were between two. The only difference is like the wattage. We'll look back into it and make sure they've got replaceable too. I'm very excited. I'm hoping it looks like it should work pretty well for us. Your link? Since he's not done a link. He possesses the ability. Since he just send description of generic station. Hold on. I don't believe they sell that at the J car. We were really interested in a station. What links do you think? There you go. Oh, you found the 48 well one. Oh no, I think I missed one. I was going to get the link myself. As mentioned that strange mist outside, I almost got lost out there myself. You can save your progress here at this terminal, and you can recharge your circuits at the heart terminal over there. Well, if you need help with anything, I'll be here at my workstation. Oh, Link, you don't have a Zelda emote? I'm so sorry. I can imagine it. It would have been very funny. I was gonna say, I don't know what the deal is with batteries right now, but that was the hardest thing to get a hold of. And the most expensive. I started to suspect there might be like weird shipping rules on lithium batteries in Australia that makes it especially difficult. Or maybe this is just normal. You have a recorder. Monday reminder, don't forget to go to Rain City to buy some eggs and milk. Eureka! I caught the heart pattern traveling through the systems, and I managed to materialize 3 prototype eggs. If my theory is correct, I should be able to create brand new Tama from these. I've hooked the prototype eggs to my terminal and, well, I'm not sure how to hatch them. I tried writing an incubation program, but there seems to be some sort of lock. Hatching prevention mechanism of sorts. Not sure if this is some innate property of all Tama, or it was programmed in by someone externally. These creatures really are a mystery. I can't go left or right. At least you can dance. Maybe after next year, I will be able to dance as well.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the pats. Oh yeah, I finally fixed my lighting for emotes. Recommend the 60 watt? Larger wires, you want the extra power. Okay, that's actually helpful because I wasn't sure how helpful the extra power would be. Looks like a really nice iron, and it takes Hako tips, so it's easy to get more. That's actually super helpful. Thank you so much. Mr. Shishi's sleep capsule. Its program is under maintenance at the moment. Dive Station Manual, read it, of course. Dive Dendrite Integrated Virtual Environment is an essential tool for performing systems tasks. Oh, hi, bunny. You aren't this. It has a longer warm-up time and less max temp than the cheaper one. It'll still be nice, though. Yeah. I'm super not worried about heat-up time. I got time to spare. Allows for better heat transfer if you're like splicing wires. When you're a Wii bun, you started on a 40 watt and basically had to switch right away. I see. Since he wants to reward you because you're saying he was right. Connected sports to use your station's NAP, Nexus access point, and plug the egg headset through an integrated ME mind elevator. The interfacing procedure will then take place inside the virtual environment session. You skim over the rest of the text. I didn't catch what was going on before. It's just as technically heavy and indecipherable as the first page. Recovery terminal? Terminal? A Tama recovery center, you could say. Used gas-powered soldering irons as a young mechanic ghost. I saw those as an option and I was like, I get it, but no. Burb was right. You don't gotta apologize. I like it when Burb is right. You can save. Take it easy for a while. At least wait until the mist is cleared before you head out. Mr. Shishi brought you here for repairs. You don't look or behave like a mechana. Are you a sentient? Forgive me if I'm being rude, your backing doesn't matter. You're a fellow resident. You want some game and control tips? You can also see these in your settings. Nope. They're pretty good tips. Please reconsider. Okay, fine. Give me your tips, Robbie. See that glowing ball that follows you around? That's Floaty, your backpack. Press options to interface with Floaty. There you can check your items, memory, Tama party, and game setting. When you're done checking it, press circle to exit. You understand my controller. If you're not running already, you can press triangle to toggle running. Generally speaking, keys L1 and R1 are used for extra action. In menus, these are really used for switching. These are usually used for switching tabs or going to the next or previous page. That's all the tips I have for now. 3 eggs in various colors here. Touch them. I will touch them. Used to teach soldering at uni when you were a professor? This once or twice? I didn't know you were a professor. So sweet. I've never had a chance to actually use a soldering iron before. I have soldered jewelry, but that's extremely different. I don't think I'm going to be bringing out the oxyacetylene torch to heat up the circuit board and applying the solder with tweezers to it. Prototype eggs. Well, how did you do that? I've been trying to hatch them for months. Well, there's no time to marvel now. You'll have to link with the Tama that is about to hatch. I promise to explain all of it later, but please, you must get closer to the eggs now. I've set it up so that only one of those Tama will hatch, but you have to pick which one. Okay, are you ready? They're about to hatch. Pencil tip. It's easier for heat transfer when you're beginning. The pencil tip, everyone wants to use the tip. You want to use the side for more surface area. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, initial impressions. I would kill and die for this dog. But I'll look at the other option. I mean, this one's really cute. We can fix her. This is Kobao, an earth kobold Tama. Eats plants. Wait. I have to worry about their diets. Class lizard. Gain 2 armor whenever your earth tech does damage. This one has high strength. It's like a sword and board. Full size stuff better for soldering wires and such. You mostly do PCB stuff these days. Wanted the finer control of the ultra fine mini tips. That makes sense. Lizard. Go for Cobal. Didn't want to lug around a hot air station. That's fair. Alfu, a fire dog Tama. Eats meat. Class wolf. And this one is magic based. Passive cinders. Your fire techs gain 1 burn. And Fifu, a wind bird Tama. Can eat anything. Class bird. Main stat is speed, but it's also got good magic. As good magic as Alfo's strength. Alfo seems the middle of the road in a lot of ways, the generalist. Passive whirlwind, gain 1 speed up for every 3 wind techs used. I like all of these design-wise. I'm obviously picking the puppy. I'm very tempted by the kobold. My goodness. An actual Talfu. You want to give it a nickname? Does anyone have a nickname for our dog? Ass, I'm with you 100%. This is incredible. I'll have to analyze the data produced by this event thoroughly. Now that you have linked with this Tama, you'll have to be the one to take care of it. I'm gonna explore the island with it as my companion, but I'll entrust this mission to you now. Kirby, that would have been a good idea. Depending on how I feel about this thing as it evolves. You probably already know this, but until recently, Tama were a phenomenon exclusive to the net. Inside the net, they existed as amalgamations of data and code that has essentially come to life. And now they seem to be popping up in the overworld as well. Since our world consists of many layers, both digital and analog, something like this isn't impossible. But we still don't know how Tama came to exist in the first place. Or why they've started to take form in the overworld. I hope I'll be able to understand more now that you've linked with Talfu. Oh, one final thing before you go out and explore. Just in case you find recruits, this gadget will help you keep track of them. Swim lag, such as your work site. Aw, I'm sorry. Hi, Yadi. How are you doing? I wanted to explore the island and find other sentients who would want to come and live here. Once long ago, this place used to be full. It was very lively. But now I'm all alone. With all the mechanic work I get each day, I'm barely able to keep this slot and its surroundings clean. So please, if you happen to meet other sentients, try to bring them here to Coloneldom. I do not yet know if we are inside a Digimon-esque world. It seems like we are. Put together a modular workstation. Go with your projects a little at a time through the day. Not have to set aside an amount of time. That makes sense. Ah. Must be the new resident Mr. Shishi talked about. I see you have a Tama as well. Mr. Shishi told us not to feed the wild Tama. Apparently, they don't get hungry like sentients do. But they have the ability to eat things nonetheless. They even have a weight property. Truly strange creatures. Okay, so I don't need to feed. I don't have to feed Cass. She just can eat meat. Beep boop. Hey, over here. Mr. Shishi just gave you a Tama, is that correct? If you want to learn a bit about it, come talk to me. Youngin, are you a new resident? Or have I forgotten who you are? Mr. Shishi's given you a mission. You'll try to find more residents. I'll help you with that, youngin. My motors have rusted away, so I can't really move no more, but I can browse the net for you and see if I can find any sentients around here. Give me a moment. I need to boot my modem up. I can show you some combat basics on a dummy. What do you say? Sure. Very well. Initiate lesson 1. Use your Tama to attack the dummy. I feel like this is an RPG that's got some mechanics. You have Claw. Pause at you. You use text for as long as you have time points. Once you go over your remaining time points, it's your opponent's turn. Oh! Each Tama has some default TP it starts with, indicated by these white brackets. The faster the Tama, the greater its starting TP. That's actually huge for speed. Support, I take it this is items. Here's all of our combat data. Cass leveled up. She got +1 potential. We've earned 150 bytes. We learned Tiny Flame. Well done, the dummy stood no chance. Now your Tama must have gained a level, is that correct? When your Tama gains a level, some of its stats go up. But you also have received 1 potential point. Go on, open your party menu and use that potential to increase one of your Tama's stats. Then talk to me again. Okay. Must be at least level 10 to reboot. Upgrades? No. Evolution. Halsphere and Helisphere. Click here or press X to allocate stats. Oh, we get to see what it all does now. You need 2 potential to increase max HP. Strength ups brutal power. Oh yeah, we get to see what it all means. I don't know what brutal means. Speed up, starting TP in battle, and chance to go first. Wisdom ups dodge and learning. Okay. This feels like it might be similar to effort values in Pokemon. I was about to complain that I don't get to see the base stat total right now when I'm assigning this point, but I think that's because I'm not affecting the base stat total. I think I'm effectively deciding... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I am seeing the base stat total. Forget everything I just said. I'll increase my speed. Did you use potential to increase your Tama's stat? Well, either way, in that last battle, you only had 1 TP to use. Raise your speed stat to increase your strength TP in battle. What do you say we have a real fight now? Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. It's a saply. So Claw is 2 BP. And Tiny Flame is only 1. I do not know what that means. Wow, you bested me. I think you noticed that some texts do double the normal damage to my Tama. You will see 2x written in text, written next to the move as a sign of that. What that really means is that your move's element is strong against my Tama's element. This board next to me has all the element's weaknesses and strengths written on it. Feel free to study it. And in case you need to check it during battle, simply open up your info tab and use your extra action keys or click on the fire button below your Tama's icon. By the by, I have a little task for you before I teach you anything more advanced. Go outside into the wild, battle others, and raise your Tama to level 3. Then come talk to me. Element's table is drawn on this billboard. View it. I see no immunities. And the elements we're dealing with are earth, fire, wind, water, ice, not heart, electric, native, and machine. It looks like this also determines what moves your Tama can learn. Whoa, a type chart. Wait, what does triangle mean? Triangle's quarter. There's no immunities, but Earth takes quarter damage from electricity. And that's the only interaction with it. Oil spout. How much does slime take from electricity? I feel like slime's water-based. So I assume double. I'm growing a, I'm growing a resistance to it, though. Why, cake? North, Greenland. South, Memory Lake. And east is Kernel Dump. Hello? Hi. Do you know if I can get to the Rainlands through this forest? I know literally nothing. Oh, my bad. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is I'm an adventurer. The map I have doesn't show any roadblock here. Then again, I do have an older version. Hello. It's a Oxy. Please get rid of it. Oh. Okay. It's her, right? It's just literally her. Oh my gosh. I forgot a thing. 1 second. I meant to, and I got super distracted by some rat. There we go. We're taking half. I think we got this. Tiny Flame is only BP 1 now. I guess it always was. All your homies out here getting distracted by some rat. Big Lightning is about 4.5 to 5 damage for a slime mouse. Oh yeah, that's true. You got 2 potential. Phew. Sorry for freaking out like that. I have a big fear of arachnids. I should thank you for rescuing me. Honestly, I thought I was a goner. What's that? You want me to come visit a nearby town, Colonel Dumb? Sure thing. I'm a bit stuck anyway, and I might be able to sell some of the loot from my adventures there. If you find a way to unlock this passage to the Rainlands, though, let me know. Oh, and here, take this card. I bet you'll find a good use for it. We have recruited someone. If recruit means got them to stay in our town for like a minute. Okay. So here's what I'm not sure about. I'm unsure if the opening scene where the science lab was getting raided, I'm not sure if that took place in a material reality separate from this one. And this one is some kind of abstracted analog world that our robot's programming has come to awareness in. It's interesting they're explicit that this digital world is actually not purely digital, it's also analog, and they can interface with the with a separate digital world. We got one. We got one small floppy. Contains nutritious data. Heals 20 HP. The item was stored inside the memory. Each. Loved by certain insects like Tama. Heals 5 HP plus 1 MB. Wait. Item was stored inside the memory. Howdy. I'm Tutorbot's brother. E-Rain? There's some boring information on stats written over there on that billboard. You don't want to read that. You want a challenge, don't you? Yeah, that's the spirit. I bet you don't know anything about catching Tama. So I want you to catch one native Tama for me here in the forest. How do you catch a Tama, you ask? Well, you don't. At the end of each battle, Tama you fought can choose to join your party. You can increase the chance of it joining your party by giving it gifts through the support menu. That's so sick. Don't copy that, floppy. I will not. Don't worry, I won't be item duping here. I know it's super lame. Also, each Tama has a favorite item. If you gift it their favorite item, you'll increase the chance by a huge amount. For example, Sapley's favorite item is Acorn. Final tip, don't bother trying to catch a Tama that's a higher level than you. It'll almost always reject your gifts. Alrighty, you should be ready to catch some Tama now. Amplifies brutal type text power. Magic amplifies magical type text power. Speed increases starting TP in battle. Wisdom amplifies things affected by chance. For example, dodge chance, tech learning chance from Wild Tama, critical hit chance. Okay. And potential increases other stats. Hello there, I'm TP2000, latest model of the TP tutorial bot line. If you're not sure how TP works, I will show you in a mock battle. Do you require a TP lesson? You know what, I actually kind of do. Excellent, we'll fight one-on-one. Select different texts on your Tama and observe the TP bar. Each tech has a TP cost, which tells you how much of your turn TP will you spend. As you select different texts, you'll see how much TP will be spent. Highlighted on the TP bar. If a tech spends more TP than you have for the turn, then after that tech has finished executing, it's your opponent's turn. Okay, so as long as you're left with one, it sounds like you can still use any move and you receive no penalty, even if it's a massively overcosted move. Now, let us begin the mock battle. Oh, it really is a mock battle. We have 7. 1 use per turn. We can use this for free. Oh wait, no. That cost 6. That was dumb. I was looking at the BP, not the TP. I still don't know what BP is. Your aunt will be able to do this so well. She hoarded TP. And you think she still has a lot? If I take it, we can still use Bubble Barrage, despite only having 1 left. Yeah. So, that's our TP. And this is TP cost. I get it. Oh, Kirby, I'm so sorry. PP is bunny privileges. Is that privileges for bunnies or privileges to bunnies? What did you do to Kirby? Okay, so I'm standing at my desk and I was just casually swinging my foot and I impacted. I want to make it clear, he didn't even react, okay? But I unintentionally impacted my dog. I did not kick him. I did not. I assure you he's fine. If a little bit confused because I suddenly cried out his name in despair. Oh, poor sweet puppy, you monster. I mean, yeah, technically. You may have also noticed that Tama will gain up to a certain amount of TP at the start of their turn, indicated by the white brackets on the TP bar. Sometimes a tech will cost a lot of TP, and you'll give your opponent more TP than they would start their turn with. Wait. Be mindful of that. Switching Tama will sometimes cost TP. If you're switching into a slower Tama, you'll be charged the difference in base TPs of your Tama, determined by their speed stats. I'm slightly confused. So when we overspend, do we give the difference in TP? That would make sense, I think. Ever want to refresh your knowledge? I'll be here. If the battles are going too fast for you, you can slow them down via the battle speed option in the settings. I didn't even see that guy down there. Mushroom, 1 data mushroom. A base nutrient, heals 10 HP, plus 2 megabyte. Megabit, almost certainly. Get a pamphlet, please. A TP pamphlet. 1 Rand seed. Loved by bird like Tama, heals 5 HP. I'm looking for an acorn. Vending machine is booted up and is awaiting input. Sometimes you might get ambushed by an enemy Tama. In that case, you'll only be able to use interrupt moves on your first turn. If your Tama doesn't have any interrupt moves, it will automatically pass its turn. Good to know. See, I like a rich turn-based RPG battle system. Hey. Just going around attacking all the trees actually worked out for me. This one's coming with me. We support. We gift the acorn. Sapley loves the acorn. Everyone knows this. His eyes, though, you love him. He's coming with us. Sapley loves acorn. Sapley wants to join your party. Will you accept it? We always accept Sapley. It doesn't automatically ask us about names. We can just rename from the menu. We can just rename whenever we want. A baby acorn tama eats plants. Class plant, element native. Passive synthesis. Gain 1 recovery at turn start. It evolve? Oh, I see how this works now. It looks like it's D&D 3.5 class skills. It costs more to increase the monster's worst stats. So Cass, it costs double to increase her HP, but everything else costs 1. Nickname it Acorn. Well. Iona Cute, hello, how are you doing? This one, however, costs 1 to increase HP. Everything but strength and wisdom cost 2. For Allie, hugs for Iona. Maybe after I get back from first break, though. There's our acorn. I'm going to talk to... I'm going to talk to this guy down here. Real quick. That's a native Tama right there in your party. Are you ready to take my next challenge? Part 2? No. Alright. I can wait. Can you wait? I will be right back. See you in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Hi, Kaz. How are you doing? Welcome back, Kay. Welcome back, Jane. We have quest log. I appreciate it. Explore the island, recruit 10 sentients. Talk to Tutorbot once you reach your Tama level to 3. Catch 1 native type. We've done that. We are here. Hi, Kaz. How are you doing? Here's T-Rain's first lesson. You'll fight against an Earth Tama and observe how strong your native attacks are against it. Our native Tama is not very healthy right now. This is a bad idea. We'll give Acorn a small floppy. We don't have any native attacks. Why would you do this? Acorn's just a baby. We can't use any of this because it only eats plants, and I guess we don't have plants. Doing okay? How is Talented in Small Mouse? Oh, I'm doing very well. You need one named O. I'll look out for an O. I don't think Acorn's gonna make it. The cast learned Fireball, though. Wow, you did it. Maybe this challenge was too easy. You're a jerk. Here's your reward. Don't spend it all at once. I got a small floppy to make up for the one I spent. Because he made my baby fight a thing. I have another challenge for you. I'll make it harder this time. I want you to catch one Earth Tama for me, here in this forest. I heard there are some hanging around the tunnel. See if you can find them. Cursor. You switch the level indicator visual add-on and off in this terminal. Switch off the level indicator visual add-on, and now keep it on. Burn it. We can spend Cass's potential. Well, now speed it costs 2 to increase. So I guess I was off on that. Had your laptop in bed last night? You woke up with it under you and you cracked the screen a little? I'm so sorry. I get so scared of doing that with my phone. Even though it's much less likely. Does it still work? It's only a little to the side. I'm glad it still works. I'm still sorry it happened. I used to, like, never fall asleep with my phone in bed. Until, like, a year ago. And I started checking my phone in bed more. And every single time it happens, I'm like, feeling around me. We can do 1 magic and 1 speed. What we got. I was curious for a second if it had to do with, like, that difference, you know? Regardless, 1 speed, 1 magic. Sounds good. You can bark. Wow, am I gonna get to hear you bark? You're terrified of that now, too. Usually have it on a little lap desk in bed, and you don't know why you're being lazy last night. I had to return a laptop one time. The first laptop I ever owned. I had to return because, like, it started having problems pretty quickly. And I take it to the guy at the JB Hi-Fi. And I'm like, yeah, it started experiencing these symptoms. And he's like, well, it's overheated. You know, you can't just, like, have it on, like, a soft surface like your couch or your pants or something like that. You have to have it on a hard, coolable surface. And I was like, oh yeah, well, I only used it on a side table. So it was on a hard surface. I've never used it on my lap or anything. And he's just like glaring at me the whole time. And it's like, yeah, look, sometimes a thing can overheat even it. I don't know why he assumed. Oh, Liza. I had stream open way before voice meters, so you got to sit here and imagine all the cute sounds I was making. Pretty great. Nothing like the real thing. Aw. Hi, Isa. How are you doing? I found someone. They're hanging around the beach during the day. Can't tell you much more than that. They don't use the net all that much. Just sitting here tracking down my people. Yeah, after that, even though I never did it, I exclusively use my laptop on one of those little cooler things. I don't always have it on, but it's still, you know, sitting on a metal mesh. Got your Arc Raider stance emotes. And Vuki with you. Aw. Oh, you managed to reach your Thomas level? Very well. I'll tell you this then. Every tech has BP or battle points, which represents its raw power. Thank you. I was wondering about this. BP, which is its usage cost. And finally, combat points, which represents how many times you can use a tech without receiving return damage. Oh, that's what was happening. Tech power is amplified by your Tama's own strength stat or magic stat. If a tech's damage type is brutal, you use strength. Similarly, if a tech's damage is magical, then your Tama's magic stat will amplify its power. Oh yeah, did you see? I modified the lighting so that you can see emotes. Threats are so beautiful, unbiased. That's true. I'm not biased either, but rats are beautiful and magical, wonderful creatures. They're so cute. Sinzu drew those. He actually drew them a while ago. And except for the Isa one, which was very recent, because I put in the Alien Cast ones. Rats are great. They're so great. Armed with this knowledge, are you now ready for our rematch? Yes. Wait, I still haven't healed once. Give it a fireball? Oh. I was gonna do more. I guess that's unnecessary. Wow, you bested me again. Looks like I'm the one who must take notes. Here, take this as a small reward. Thank you for your small floppy. It's true, verifiable fact, confirmed by the study that also concluded mice, eagles, bunnies, monkeys, cats, wolves, and a few more you can't remember. Not snakes. You got a base of it so you can get new ones out pretty quick. Ellie's cute rat. Yeah, kinda. How could you? Snakes 2, that was one of the last ones. I'll give you your final task now. For our next rematch, I want you to have a full party of 3 Tama. You can have any Tama you want, of course. If you're unsure on how to fill your party, talk to my brother, T-Rain. He lives in the forest next to this town. Rain! Cute mouse, you mean? Fair enough. They're basically the same. Once Anthrode, basically the same thing. Thank you, Fractal. Tama will learn many texts during its growth, but only 7 of those may be used inside battle. Open your Tama's text menu and reorder the texts to choose which ones will be active in battle. By the way, this order matters. Last 3 texts in your active text list will have a TP penalty. They have increased TP cost. Pay attention to that as well. That's all for now. You may continue with your tasks. We will heal for the first time. Oh, ah! Ow. Those beans? Don't look at my beans! I'm excited. I got enough Slime VR components. I'll be able to have bean tracking. Eat your beans? Okay. Thank you for keeping my beans safe. Looks respectable. Speak. I heard you brought someone to town. This is great news. Mize was his name? He took over the town's shop. He plans on expanding it with all sorts of items. I was trying to run. I forgot the button. But they told me. It's triangle. It's made out of cardboard boxes. Hey, I asked Mr. Shishi if I could work in this little shop here. He said it's okay. By the way, I never got your name. Okay, Seek. What do you mean? We can't talk. Music in this is nice. It is. I put furries in the title. It is my understanding they'll be here. We just haven't seen them yet. If you need anything, let me know. Carrots, good for herbivorous Tama. Double floppy. Double floppy all the way. Warp ribbon transports you back to kernel dump when used. Love by bird like Tama. Yosh. Aw, thank you, Iona. Oh! Wanted hugs before the break. Furry's on the way. I hope so. Hey, Gentle Slime, how are you doing? You're wrong, confused about oats. I've been wrong and confused about a lot of things. You do like steel cut oats, but rolled oats is what you were thinking of. I don't know what I said, but it's making the bedroom speaker... Sorry, the bathroom speaker all the way across the freaking house. Blast music. All good? That's good. Furries in this stream. I like the old-fashioned notes. Zipfly. Life chip emanates a strange energy, ups Tama's max level by 1. I assumed there's a level cap in this. I assumed that was progression based. Statue of a mech looking up into the sky. Instant oats are instant oats. Some kind of abomination before us. I also like rolled oats. I haven't seen any steel cut ones. I found a battery though. A low voltage energy storage artifice. Some species of Tama may like it. I've not seen your avatar here before. Welcome to Kernel Dump. There used to be many residents here, but now us mechanicals are all that's left. More and more of us are malfunctioning over time. Because of deterioration, undeterminable with present data. If we're gone, who's going to help Mr. Shishi with the cleaning routines? Teleport pad. Its destination seems to be Binary Forest. I prefer non-binary forest. Also called pinhead oats. I'm just used to Australia. Reasonable. I'm just used to Australia having weird names for things. This is Colonel Dump's finest shop. Interested in some fresh, data-rich produce? Meat. Rock. Good for Lithovorus, Tama. Yes. Rock. Thanks for shopping with me, partner. Hope to see you again. We are going to give this rock to some rock-eating freak out there and take him home with us. Acorn. Oh. Oh! You got a CPU chip. A consumable data device increases speed by 1. It's giving Chrono Trigger a bit. You know what? Yeah, actually. The music, right? Okay. These are Earth types. Let's give Acorn a shot. What a freaking nerd mole. Doesn't even eat my rock? That's the whole reason I bought it. We gotta switch to Cass. You can handle it. Can we gift? We can gift the small floppy. Rejected. Fair enough. Then die. Did we lose the small floppy? I think so. So, combat points is like PP in some other game. Except, instead of just saying you can't use it, it just gives you recoil damage when you go over the limit. The mole even dropped a rock. Do we have a dex? Card battle. Some cards are summoned to the field and used in battle. They have HP, BP, EP, and an element. Some of them cost energy in order to be summoned. App cards execute a certain effect when used, usually giving you energy in the process. Patch cards are similar to app cards, but they can only be used as a response to an executing card. I've heard of this. No Pokedex yet. There's a rock on the floor, though. There's a glitch on the right side of the screen. I'm gonna pick that up. My oh my! Another sentient roaming through the forests. Lucky you. You get to walk around and have fun. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this receptacle. But hey, I can't stay mad at you for long. For I too will soon have enough credits to get a mobile body. Oh, 155 lucky now to win Ziggurat Grand Prize limited offer. My apologies for interrupting the scheduled program. I have no control over ads. Just like me, for real. Oh, hey, I just thought of something. I'll heal your party for a small fee. I really need those credits, so please come use my healing services at any time. My jacket. I'm sorry, I didn't even hear it get swept away. You look talkable. Wowee, what a fun show. Oh hey, I saw another sentient just like you. They were fighting 3 Tama at once. It was crazy. Oh, do you want to watch this show with me? Please, please. Watch the show? This will move time forward by 1 hour. They said please. Oh no. It was a ghost the whole time. Fiber. A rich base nutrient. Hey, do you want this whistle? I found it while walking here, but I'm not a Tama tamer, so I don't need it. Yes? You don't know what this is? From what I heard, this whistle is used to attract all wild Tama in a certain range to fight. The more you fight at once, the greater the experience bonus you'll get, or something like that. Well, there's another free... Oh no, this is just a save point. Nettle dot, a string leaf shrub plant used as an ingredient. It's her. You think she'd like my peach? I bet she would. Oh, we're fighting both at once. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh, I could have gifted the rock. I'm so dumb. Aw. Give me rock. I'd give you all my rocks. Level 4. It's not a higher level than me. Would you like my rock, lizard? Would you... Do you like mushroom? Thank you for my hat. I can handle... Now I can ride Sinzu in Monster Hunter, and I don't care how dangerous it is, I'm going down this narcotic plot. Yeah. Yosh. Aw. We got this. It's her. Please, take my peach. No! It did technically say insect-like. Now, I only see 6 legs on that thing, but... Peach. Thank you, Isa. Whoa. Party gets XP by default, it looks like. Because I definitely didn't use Acorn in this. Has learned Bash from Salafir. Acorn learned Native Kick. Salafir wants to join your party. Will you accept it? The spider from James and the Giant Peach. Ah! I forgot about that spider. But now she's all I can think of. It's Salafir. A magma rock lizard, Tama. Eats inorganic matter. Would have liked the rock. Very strong. He's so French. We have branching evolutions. If we're low weight and high magic, we're Serpra here. If we're lower magic and higher weight, we're Magma Fear. They all lead to crab eventually? Eventually, but that's beyond the scope of this game. We just know that at the end of the day, that's where they're going. It looks like by default, this guy is set up. This guy is prime to go down this main straight path here. What's your weight by default? 100? Wait a minute. So we actually have to take this lizard and force it to reject its nature entirely. If we want this, which only makes me want it more. Hi Russ. Happy Adjust to Daylight Savings Week. How are you doing? How are you adjusting? Why do they do this to us? Yeah. I don't know how to drop a creature's weight. If we can't, then that leaves only the one option for us. Greetings! I can teach you some things about learning texts and battles. Will you accept my teachings? Aside from level up text, your Tama can learn text from the Tama at battles as well. The higher its wisdom stat, the higher the chance of learning foes' texts. Learning text with higher power in TP will be more difficult, but your chances of learning a tech also increases if that tech gets used multiple times in a single battle. Of course, you can't learn all the text this way. Element learning restrictions apply normally. And for more information on that, consult the elements table. It's accessible from the battle menu as well. There's one more thing you should know. Whether you'll go first in battle against Wild Tama depends on your front Tama speed and wisdom stats. I have no exact algorithm, but just know the higher those two stats are combined, the higher your chance of going first is. You finally beat the first Hollow Knight last weekend. Very nice. How did you like it? Who are you? Hey, ever heard of game modes? Yeah, they're real. You can change the way a level cap works, for example. You can play around with it by going into your options. Game modes. Rest mode, you have 10 seconds to execute your turn in battle or you pass your turn. You have 10 in-game days to beat the final boss or it's game over. You have 3 lives in battle. When a Tama faints, you lose a life. When you lose all lives, you lose the battle. Money gain is lowered. Shops sell less items. Fainted Tama cannot be revived, except with Phoenix Drive. Only use Tama with this specific element. Starters also change. Very nice, very interesting. Not for this run. Definitely in top 5 Metroidvania games for you. You felt it was petty a couple of times, which is pretty good. That's fair. I super enjoyed it. I dropped out the first time because of the delicate flower thing. But I take some responsibility for that. Encryption key is needed to unlock the gate. Abort routine. I'm sorry? There was someone mysterious over there. It's a dive terminal spot. You can enter the subnet here. Oh boy, when you get into subnet and... You need a proper adapter. Is what you need. I love them. What was that for? Hello. What's that? You're looking for recruits for Colonel Dump? I'd like to open a card shop of my own one day in a town like that, but... Aw, thank you for the pats, Isa. Really know how to use a gentle hand and a firm bat. You don't know what a card shop is? Well, how do I put it? It's a place where you can trade cards with other people and play with them. Here, it's easier if I just show you. This is a card game I created. I'm calling it Tama Monsters. Don't worry, it's not that complicated. Do you want me to explain it to you? Yeah. I'll send this info to your recorder as well, so you can check it out anytime if you forget something. Similar to overworld battles, in Tama Monsters you use Tama to fight and win. We'll take turns to play our cards. You can play up to 2 cards each turn, or you can pass the turn. Card game within the game, it's all over. This card game was spun off into an entire separate game. Well, is it this card game? I think so, unless there's 2 card games in this. Playing a Tama card will bring that Tama out into the field. If both of us pass our turns, we move into battle. If I have no Tama on my side of the field and you attack me directly, I'll lose 1 life gem. Do that 2 more times and you win the game. Simple, right? Let's play a little intro game, shall we? I think you'll catch on. at the execution phase. Let's take our turns to play our cards. Try switching between them, and then choose which one you will play. Dummy, neutral Tama card. Doesn't upgrade stats. This is an app card. This is a Saply. Unsummon, 1 HP to 1 Tama. Acorn. Gain 1 native energy. Plus 1 HP to 1 native Tama. This one costs 1 native energy. It's a Tanuki. I can play this. Saply's summon effect to give itself 1 HP. I can play the Acorn. Oh, you just gained 1 native energy. App cards usually release energy, and Tama cards usually spend that energy as summoning cost. You can have 4 different energies at most, and you can see their slots at the bottom of your field, below your HP BP. There it is. Oh, passed their turn. My turn? Well, I'm gonna also summon Tanuki. I can play Toy Heart to give plus 1 HP to one of these. Or just have a dummy on the field. I will increase Tanuki's HP. When will Streamer become a Hrothgar? Arrow, hi! It's the thing. I got to the card game just now. What's this game? I don't know. I thought I was playing a monster battle, but I guess there's a card game in here too. Looks possum. It's pretty possum, so. Oh, the upgrade phase. In this phase, all of our Tama that can get upgrades receive 1/1 to their HP BP, and now the firewall will go up. It'll stay up until we battle, and while it's up, neither of us can hurt or target opposing Tama with... Oh. If you have nothing to do, press circle to pass your turn. Avarat? We'll battle using our Tama now. Each of your Tama will perform an attack and deal damage to my Tama. Damage is dealt from left to right and is determined by Tama's BP. Our total TP is tied, but I have less BP, so I'll go first. Why not Avarat? I love Avarat. You'll hurt or target whoever you want. That's a crime. Foe will attack first. Do you want to attack second? No, defend, or yes. I will attack second. All card drive. Oh, that's a patch card you've just drawn. Patch cards can only be used as a response to app and or Tama cards. Try responding with it when I use my next app card. Buffer overflow. Cancel the less played app card. Counterspell. Is it worthwhile to play Larpy? How about you don't? Yeah, negate. Oh, you won. I knew you'd be good at this. Here, I want you to take this. It's a starter deck, coupled with a handy gadget to help you keep track of your cards. You can challenge me to a card battle after you've checked it out. Also here, let me give you this pack. It's the first booster pack of its kind. One brand new pack of first edition native driver. We got native charter, saply, data mushroom, tiny flame, right? And a rare max tanuki. Hope you got something good. When you're ready for a battle, come talk to me again. Tiny flame, let's go. On delete, gain 1 fire energy. You can do a sack build with this. Can I do Rakdos Sacrifice and Anode Heart? There's tutors. Search 1 Tama level 1 card. The Max Tanuki. Unsummon, search 1 Nut Bomb. Tiny Flame is so fire. It's a little fire. It's a 7/5. Do I still have the other Tanuki? Is there another Tanuki? Yes. It's just a maximized Tanuki. Cost 1 native energy. Cost 4 native energy. Gotcha. Saply but sleep. Tiny flame. Gain 1 fire energy. Negative 3 HP to Atama. That's incredible. Monitor is unlocked. You may claim a virtual card booster pack. I'll claim it. Card sorting is a little strange. Game doesn't tell you this, but you can sort the cards by pressing a button. Gotcha. We obtained a rare Cascade. Once a day, we can come back here and get a booster pack. Cascade? Does it let me play spells for free? The machine app card. Cost of 1 any energy. Gain 1 machine energy. If 3 or more on the field. Delete all Tama. Incredible. It's a board wipe. Flaming Larvae. A Sappy Saply. Sap 1 HP from a Tama. Did the game teach you yet that every Tama you kill gives you 1 shard? No. We are not there yet. You didn't say that? We're just starting out. I have managed to recruit a couple. And I'm going to remember to heal before interacting with the missing no. Oh, you're just referring to the card game? I see. It's a Tanuki. I can tell the silhouette based on the card. Did you name one O yet? I haven't named one O. Do you think Salafir is an O? It's so sleepy. I bet it likes mushrooms. Hell yeah. Depends on what it sounds like. I don't think they sound like anything. It's up to us to make the voices. You gonna auto sort items in the inventory too? Gotcha, gotcha. By pressing some button. Here, do you want a mushroom? Yeah, why don't you enjoy that? Conjures. Got the fireball on the other hand. Any of them can make an O? Comma tone, you suppose? I guess they can. Incredible work. Our acorn learned seed sap or something. Tanuki dropped honey. Huge. Tanuki did not want to join us. That's okay. Oh. 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 Oh, we've got scheduled NPCs. This is just like Oblivion. Rock. The beach. Okay, I'm except seaweed. I've literally walked past the healing facility like 7 times. Hello there. Things get intense around here during nighttime. Some will spawn with increased levels, so be careful. Don't forget to use potential to increase your Tama stats. Right. We should check that. Rock? Supposed to be named Anne? You think that Roxanne? Probably true. You can increase passes wits by 2 or speed by 1. I want speed by 1. That's it by trying to put it on a red light. I don't think I have to put on a red light, that is. What moves do you actually have now? Native kick. Native mix. Sap. User heals his HP by 50% of damage dealt. Based on what we've already got, I feel like it's actually more useful to let O go down the typical line, then yeah, it's An. Good thing too, I may have had to sell its body to a knight or something. Mm-hmm. It's an inactive teleport pad. Which level indicator? Oh, okay. Make. A clump of sea plants. Good for herbivorous llama. Champion squeak. I have been looking for where that squeak is coming from this whole time. It's a cooking pot. Looks like it was used during the day. It's supposed to be a seagull. That makes so much sense. Crab. We can't go down. Well, we can. We might have to fight crab, but that's okay. Metallic capsule. A small person could fit inside its slot. I am a small person who can fit in a slot. Oh, hi. This is not good for us. It doesn't resist our fire. Never mind, it's actually fine. You're not gonna say it? What? Say what? Crabble dropped a carapace. Is it okay? We can... Our level went up, so we might actually be able to catch this one. Do you want a seaweed? Oh, Cassidy. I think we can gift multiple times to increase the chances. Acorn learned wooden shield. Crabble dropped a carapace. A hard discarded shell. We're pretty weak, but this one's also the lowest level one. Well, you know what? Acorn's been leveling up a lot. Let's give them a shot. Jeez. How much am I gonna get back from seed sap? One use per turn. Armory sulfur 10. Well, it takes our whole turn to do that, and not very much is the answer. Salapier. Crap kick. Triggers before foe uses brutal tech. Ooh. Owie. Yes? Yeah, see, it's showing that if we use this, we're going to be giving 2 additional EP to the opponent. Oh, Bowie. Yes. It will. Oh, learn claw from Crabble. Aw. Oh, a double floppy. Put our double floppy in our memory. It's interesting. Oh! Give me run. Thank you. It's interesting that our backpack was given a character. Oh my god, there's so many of them. No way! That spider's very cool. Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm a spider, so what? Very relaxed attitude vibes coming from it. Ah! Get me out. They're so chillin' with it. Return me to Kernel Dump. I didn't mention in the title I was going to be playing Dark Souls later. I felt like I was forgetting something, and I guess that's it. Sleep in it until the next day? We might want to do that. It's just a few hours. Dark Souls? Dark Souls. Eek! I've begun analyzing the data from the hatching in depth. It'll take a while, though. You said in the Discord announcement. That's true. I like to put it in the title, too, though. A blessed day, truly. I was very excited for this blessed day. You also played some Dark Souls today? How was it? I very much wanted to keep playing Dark Souls, and I haven't been allowed to for 3 days because I am only allowed to play video games while I stream them. Battery. Farmed for 1 hour. It took longer than it should have. Relatable. You got it? Well done. Nice perseverance. Mole. Rock. Malone loves rock. Aw, thank you for the head pat, Siona. You like Mole? They're such a nerd. Malone wants to join your party. Will you accept it? I accept Malone. You like Mouse? Aw. I like Cat. Arrow cute. It's true. Molven. Mouse, aw. Yeah, thank you.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you for the pets. Oh yeah, we did catch an Earth type. That's a that's an objective. That's why we did it. It's not like we wanted to make friends with that nerd. It's a nice peaceful morning again, too. My acorn has grown so strong. Ooh. A gray mushroom. Catch one Earth Tama for me, then we'll proceed with the challenge. Gonna hint on how to catch one? No. I've already caught one, haven't I? Are you not an Earth type? A flower Moltama can eat anything. Class bear. I'll take your word for it. Element Earth. Passive fracture. Your Earth techs are 25% stronger. Foe has 50% or less HP left. Aw, thank you for the pets. If we swap them, do you believe I have one? That's Earth Tama. All right. Right there in your party. You ready to take my next challenge, part 3? Yes. All right. Here is T-Rain's second lesson. You'll fight against a wind Tama and observe how strong your earth attacks are against it. I don't think it's going to be very. Palfu. You got Dirt Row and Pitfall. Earth is strong against wind. Okay. Triggers before foes attack if foe's weight is over 100 megabit. Whoa! Did I just play through an ad? Or did they skip one? Whatever. Apologies if anyone got left out. You did it. Maybe I haven't adjusted the difficulty properly. Here's your reward. I have another challenge for you. I'll make it properly hard this time. I want you to catch one Electama for me. Heard there are some lurking in the tunnel. See if you can find them. And seed. Rock. You've collected enough recruit cards to unlock this gate. Oh. I didn't even know that was what was needed. I just noticed the symbol changed. Before that, though, what's this guy's deal? Have a rat. located. You like this goober muchly? If I know one thing about rats, they love mushrooms. I'll even give you both of my mushrooms. And then in the hole with you. He just took my mushrooms and left. Look, I mean, I was giving the mushrooms just because I liked them. It wasn't as though I was buying a guarantee they were going to go home with me, but I really hoped they would. Always get more mushroom and figure out what else it's like, what else it likes. That's true. You know what? By giving it a mixtape, it might fall in love with you. What if I ask it for a mixtape instead? Because I don't know anything about music. Do you think that's effective? How about fiber? Do you like chewing on fiber? I don't think any of these... Well, no. Good for a Lithovorus Pokemon. I am so sorry. So... You think fiber is your ally? I'm not sure if the base nutrients are loved by any Tama. Loved by bird like Tama. You know what? I bet you'd like an acorn. Accept it. Hey, you know what I just noticed for the first time? Alverat's friendliness is at 20%. This is information displayed to me in the combat log. Now it's at 40%. It would stand to reason. This is the odds of recruitment. %. If this rat falls from a trap kick. Triggers before foe uses a brutal tech. Gotcha. I have laid a trap kick. Rat wants to join your party. Will you accept it? Always. An average rat, Tama. Eats plants. Class, bear. Element, fire. You could always have a rat. Passive, fast learner. Ups XP gain and tech learning chains by 50%. Perhaps have a lot of rats. I would love to have a lot of rat. A ratizen? May I? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. They're anonymous, but I super appreciate it. Thanks for getting the lights. You are not a mouse. No, you're a professor organism. I loved your name and I really wanted to read it out, but I'm trying to get better. Because I know personally, sometimes I just want to lurk, and I will literally not follow a streamer while they're streaming, just so I can stay stealthed. And how are you doing, Professor? Welcome in. You do the same thing sometimes. I've been trying to get better about it. It comes and goes. Okay. Finally tunnel time. There's also somebody on the beach. But right now I just want to fight Tama and make them my friends. Bat. Thank you for boop. You're a bat. Do you like... You could like fruit. You're not bird-like, but do you like the seed? You like it enough. Cave music's so rhythm heaven. Ow. Mushroom. We have 2 tea and 2 swirl. Aw, for the pats, Yuna. Okay. Kyle wants to join your party. Will you accept it? Okay. We have a full situation. We got a full active team and a full benched team. A fruit bat, Tama, eats plants. Class mouse. Element wind. I was about to name this thing Kyle. The bat. Mostly because of the name. But it's a mouse class. Passive supersonic. First wind tech you use each turn gains 1 dazed and 1 speed up. Swedish word for bat is flattermus, which means fluttermouse. That's so cute. We got Tiny Wing and Sonic Wave. Excapoo. The evolution. This can totally be Kyle. Oh yeah, we were supposed to catch an elect type. Which this bat is not, but that's okay. I just wanted to make friends. Are you a sapient person? They're here! We found them! Someone from the outside is here? We haven't had a visitor in a while, with all the weird bugs going on. I thought you folks moved on to higher layers. The cave mice! Well, if you need any help with navigating our tunnel, let me know. Howdy. We're still working on connecting the tunnel, but if you want to hang around, then head to the right. That's where the main hall is. Such good mice. Warp ribbon. Let me just invade their home in the opposite direction I was told to go in. Hey there, welcome to the drilling area. You're a Mechana, right? We need someone to help us get rid of the dug up dirt. You think you're up to the task? Sure. Oh, perfect. Here, let me give you this bag. You can collect piles of dirt now. Ain't that neat? It's so neat. Go around the sites here and collect as much of it as you can, then come back here. Be careful of wild molens. Don't let them hit you. We got 1 XP core. An upgrade. Increase XP gain by 10%. Destroyed when uninstalled. Shoot. It wasn't fully despawned yet. Oh. Let's have a rat. This is extremely bad. Close. Okay, we could have done that better, clearly. Pile of dirt, pick it up, of course. I kind of thought this was like a mini-game challenge situation where you had to go across this gauntlet and not get into random. We're looking for rare metals and minerals here. Foster did a survey and there should be some here. Can't talk to you right now, I'm kind of busy. Me. Too close. Just horsing around. Whee! Be a little bash. Be a little native kick.
Yosh.
Got him. Arth. Boss? Yes, yes, I'm making progress. I can smell those minerals. I'm not doing very well at avoiding the melon. Avoiding them is a real malundrum. It is. I keep getting -2 junk. I think they're stealing my dirt. How rude. Can't just steal a lady's junk like that. That one. That one. Oh my dog. Oh my dog. Oh my hog. They're just cropping up everywhere underfoot. We're getting XP though. Cass learned Flametail. And Mullen dropped a rock. Hey, I'm mining here. I can't talk to you right now. Okay, we did okay. Hey, I see you collected some dirt. Do you want to deposit it on the elevator pad and end the challenge? Yes. Here's your reward for your hard work. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's a lot of B money. $1,000. Mouse Sand is the sworn enemy of mouse slimes. We got Pyrite, a gemstone that can be used to produce sulfur. Item was stored in the memory. Hey, you're from the outside, aren't you? No, I'm not a Tama. To be honest with you, we aren't really sure what we are exactly. Aren't we all? All we know for sure is that we exist. You know how it is. What you see is what is real. I like Sam. I don't really know what the heck I am either. No one really questions what's really real behind all the layers and interfaces anymore. Am I backed by an AI program? Is my fur holographic? Or am I really a mouse, flesh and bone? Who knows? Who cares? Same with me. Bible? Howdy. Don't mind my friend here. He's a bit of a philosopher. I just want to eat and watch TV and not worry about things. Howdy, what brings you here, stranger, huh? Looking for recruits for your town? You might want to ask Connor or Foster about that. Hello, uniquely blue mouse. It's Miney, the miner. You come here to play some shovel ball? It's all the rage these days. Well, among the boys at least. I want it. Zappy. The critter. Give to me a wooden shield. But what if I gave you a battery? Zappy loves battery. What if I even also gave you acorn? Zappy literally loves battery. We'll need to figure out the box situation in order to actually view that guy. So I will definitely remember to get out at my next opportunity. If you need to sleep, we've got some spare beds. Don't know if they're to your liking, though. Oh, maybe you should ask Connor. There's a sleeping capsule in his room. I think that'd fit you better. Connor's our boss, and Foster is his boss. We also have subdivisions and mini-bosses within them. For example, I'm the mini-boss in charge of pickaxe quality assurance. It's an important role, you know? I was here when Foster and Widget arrived from the outside. This tunnel was still just a random cave. And they used all this crazy tech to make it into what it is today. I don't think we could have done that on our own, especially since we're kind of lazy. Before Protocol Tunnel, I lived in the rocky undercliffs of Mount Peripheral. Let me tell you, that place is not a good place for a mouse man. My family was constantly hiding from all the lizards and dragons buzzing around the place. I know some rodents who would probably thrive there. You here to watch some shuffleball? Me too. It's the best game in the underground. Oh, hey, it's shuffleball. The developer has a totally awesome game before this one. I am the lazy German translator of it. Will the translation ever be finished? No idea. These mice are so based, very much. I relate especially strongly to these mice. Oh, we're back here, we're back here. I just never went down the ladder before. Plenty of space for us here. We don't need that much stuff either. These mice are so mice. They're pretty mice. It's also a nice place they got here. Wait a minute. It's wild to think this place started as just a tiny rodent in a cave. And now it's expanded it into all this. I was born here, so I don't know much about the world outside. I heard Foster and Widget came here from another layer, whatever that means. We got 1 BT Earth Drill. Battletech device. Executes an Earth Drill tech in battle. Got 1 recovery drive. Contains a system image backup. Revives Tama and heals 1 HP. You know Widget? I really like her. I know a lot of people who really like Widget. There aren't that many girls here in the tunnel, and Widget is usually kind of busy though. How are they? That sounds like a huge problem. This is where they all live, right? We got a power boost. Gives power up 2 when used in battle. Fajitas? Ooh. Foster's a crazy good engineer. He and Widget make a really scary team. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're extremely chill, extremely cute. Also very with it. Hey, stay away from this tunnel behind me. That's where the big scary mouse man lives. Yeah, I'm not pulling your leg. I was there with my little brother and he got snatched away. You don't believe me? Well, enjoy being digested then. Okay, I will. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Hey there. You want to see the big scary mouse man? His name's Tommy. I work as an item keeper here. You want me to come to Colonel Dump with you to live there? Well, I've always wanted to try living on the outside. As far as I know, there aren't any mice on the outside, and I don't want to be alone out there. If Widget went there, I might be willing to go too, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You were typing before the digested part? Sure. It's okay, Isa. I accept you. Anyway, if you want to store some items here, come talk to me again. They'll be safe and snuggly with me. My mousy heart weeps for Tommy. She's the prettiest bulb in the underground. What? Of course I haven't told her how I feel. I'm a nobody. First, I'll connect the tunnel to the other side and become a hero of the underground. Then she'll fall in love with me and we'll get married and then, well, I haven't thought that far. Violent J from Insane Clown Posse has a daughter who's a furry and he's very supportive of her. I know like 2 things about ICP, and that's one of them. It's very sweet. We've almost connected the tunnel. Unfortunately, we hit some hard rocks that we can't dig through. Foster's looking into it, though, and if anyone can do it, it's him. By the way, you come here from the outside, right? I say food from the outside is delicious. I always wanted to try some. I'm afraid to leave the tunnel. Think you can grab something delicious from the outside for you? Sweet, thank you. Although I don't know what I want, really. As long as it has cheese in it, I think I'll be fine with it. Okay, well, I was going to give you like a peach or something, but... It's Connor! Magnets. How do they work? Something molecules. Magic. That sounds a lot more likely to me. Miracles all around. Oh, you newbie. You can't go this way. Nuh-uh. Foster's about to detonate the charges. You don't want to be inside when that happens, don't do you? Kinda. But if you really have nothing better to do, go check out the control room next to Widget. I truly do not have anything better to do. Never ever eat pears. And this tunnel's position, and this is my advice to you. Is that a Doctor Who reference? Why would they even have a pear? I'm so unimmersed. Wow. I didn't heal very much for that back. Cass, go get him. Give him a taste of your flame tail. That costs 8 TP. Hold on, that's because it's in one of the last 3 slots. Power is affected by weight. Positively? It's also mixed, so I take it that means she gets to use her strength as well. Try fish sticks and pudding, that's... I trust you. And I know you believe in what you're saying. So I would never call you wrong. Yeah, what do you mean by pudding? But I feel like I shouldn't do that. I can hear a low growl coming from this hole. Atama? If only you had something to lure it out. This team is not looking great. Let's actually use this potential here. Well, Cass can have some wisdom. Just a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I ended up giving her no wisdom. Like custard. American style dessert pudding. Honestly, when you say custard, you know, like I was considering chocolate pudding when you said this. It's a Matt Smith favorite. I see. I support everyone who enjoys this. I feel like maybe if that was to work, I would have needed to be closer. I thought I needed to give it space to move, but maybe not. I forgot about it too. I kind of stopped watching a long time ago. TBF. Or TBH, rather. It became really difficult to watch is the problem. Not like it was hard to look at it. No, I mean like it was hard for me to access the show very easily. This is Widget's abode. We got an HP chip. We have a saving terminal. It's Widget's bed. You can't sleep in it. Fair enough. It's her. Oh, hello there. A robot? Are you one of the bots from Colonel-dom? You look a bit different. What are you doing here? I see. You came here to invite me to Colonel-dom? Sorry, but Protocol Tunnel's my home, and the mice here depend on me. You can ask around, though. Mice in the control room or Connor might like that idea. But don't get your hopes up. We don't like the outside very much. You scared me. I thought you were Connor for a second. I like to watch movies on this big TV while he's away on duty. Don't tell him, though. If he knew we were here, he would come running here at the speed of sound. Want to watch the big TV with us? Connor doesn't like it when we call it a TV. He usually uses it to monitor stuff inside and outside of the tunnel. He flips out whenever he sees us using it to watch movies on the net. Hey, you're not Connor. Thank you for that. Also, don't snitch on us. Sure, I'm no rat. How many times do I need to tell you? This passage is off limits. Should we tell them about the workers in the control room? No. Good, I'm glad you understand my language. Now scram. It's the only way to get behind him, isn't it? I need to tattle. I was concerned about my party. I am not seeing a recovery station of any kind. I'd even pay. There's a bed, but I'm not sure if that does it. Oh, hey, outside. Oh. Yeah, okay, it's actually pretty close. I meant to change the order of this, and I forgot. Yeah, just go ham, buddy. What a loser.
Oh, hey, speaking of pay for it. It's my pal. I'll heal your party for a mere 500 bits. We say it's a bargain. No. Okay. No snitching? There we go, all healed up. Thanks for the bits, pal. I'll remember your kindness when I buy myself a new body and become mobile. That one's different. I think I got a snitch. They did what? I told them 700 times not to enter the control room without my permission. You newbie, stay here. Guard this passage while I return. The corridor. It didn't ignite. You a new worker here? I need more dynamite to clear this blockade. Bujo will provide you with it. Go talk to her. Foster fellow strangely cat-like. They're certainly a lot bigger than the other one. Explosives, please. Foster asked you to bring him some dynamite? Wait, let me check. Nope, ran out of dynamite. I could make some, but you'll need to dig for some ingredients. Here, I'll install a shovel module to your floaty. You can use the shovel now. Press R1 and you'll dig a hole. Now about the ingredients. I'll need 2 pyrite, which you can find in the caves here. And I'll need 2 seashell, which you can commonly find in the sand. When you collect those 2, come talk to me again. Oh, and I'll activate the teleport pad over there. I used to use it to go to the beach before all the bugs started happening. Hope it still works. Oh, the bugs! I completely forgot. That floaty fits an entire shovel. It does. It's very impressive. Oh. Ash salt. Seashell. 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 Ash salt. Okay. She reminded me about bugs. Battery. Thank you. So we're switching to Dark Souls very soon, but Pooges, yeah. I've begun analyzing the data from the hatching in depth. It'll take a while though. I appear not to have been given the facility to oh, team swapped. That's pretty handy. To see additional Tama. No passive ability. I didn't really notice that before. I believe it was this way. The thing. This way. Yeah, next to card guy. Who's still here, I'm noticing. We got a power chip. Consumable data device increases strength by 1. Space around this passage is glitching out. You can't find a way through. Okay, that's all it is. I really thought I was gonna have to fight some horrible glitchy monstrosity. Oh, we found a life chip. Incredible. One chip worm. There's so many things just in the dirt. Including larvae. You like rocks? No. Larvae's friendliness is at -5%. How about, How about seaweed? We'll accept that. I'll give you one more. That's all I got. We have a very small chance. I'll tell you what the spider likes, because it's impossible to figure out. I'd rather try forever, honestly. I did have an idea. I appreciate you asking, but I do want to try things first. They sell a fly in town, and they say it's for amphibious types, but I wonder. Hey! Oh, we may also claim a virtual card booster pack as well. Don't you know spiders are amphibious? You know what? I guess they sometimes are. We got a very rare buffer overflow. I would get one free Socktails. Yeah, that makes sense. Amphibious. Amphibifiers. Okay. I will save. I'll try to remember next time. We just pretty much have to go back to the cave and blow it up. Oh, I'm not allowed to dig here. The ground is too hard for my shovel. Storage terminal! Here they are! We get to finish by looking at Zappy and Larvae. I feel like people who buy stuff from Spider Bake sales. That's true. We are going to store Mulven. And I like all the other ones. We'll store Kyle for a minute. You better buy something for that sale if you know it's good for you. I actually haven't seen or played Undertale in so long, I feel like I could actually enjoy it. I think it's finally been long enough. A bee larva, Tama, eats plants. No passive. It's got cocoon and bash. And becomes BB. Truly a worm full of potential. And Zappy. Charger, gain 1 energy for every 3 Electex used. An electric jackalope, Tama. Can eat anything. Class mouse, element elect. Or elect. And becomes Bazappa. Okay, I will save. I'm really enjoying this, but I wanna play Dark Souls 2. I'll be right back. See you in just a few minutes.